Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Saturday, the 25th of January, 2025. Let's talk about Ubi Franklin's new post. Now, everybody knows that Ubi is always in one controversy or the other. I have some advice for him. He wrote this morning, our entertainment landscape has become increasingly toxic and polarized with more aggressive rhetoric and even physical threats. This environment not only takes a significant toll on our industry, but also on our ability to invest in new artists in a healthy and safe way. Many of you keep conspiring against others, go work, and you will be put to shame sooner than you think. You know what? This is my first time of really seeing Ubi write a full length post, and I really agree with this post 101%. Okay, he wrote a good post, and he's a very intelligent young man. Let me just tell you a little bit about Ubi because it's like me. People think I'm one thing, I'm another. Never assume, never judge a book by the cover, is what it is. Okay, because you failed one or two businesses does not mean you're a failure totally. Remember what Linda Akeji said? She tried modeling, it didn't work. She tried everything, it didn't work. Then she found blogging. Find your niche. I've always said that. Okay, now, Ubi was promoting artists, and he was kind of like hooking artists up with Davido to do collaborations and all that. These things have a name in the business. Some of these names are management, distributor, publicist. I'm a music publicist, so I know the nature of the job when it comes to music publicity. Promoter, different people do different things. But my advice for Ubi is Ubi, separate your brand from Davido's brand. Make your brand your brand. Create your brand. If it's a PR agency, do that because you're doing that for Chioma. And this rumor went out on Cutie Jules saying that you were fired by them, which is not true. There's a lot going on in the industry and with 30BG. A lot of you are what we call proteges or affiliates or this or that. That stuff is wearing out in the industry everywhere around the world. They're no longer proteges and affiliates anymore. Everybody's just keeping their brand. Look at what Drake is doing with Universal Music Group. He's actually suing his own label, saying that they defamed him by promoting a record that Kendrick Lamar, sang against him and defamed him. So there's just so much going on with brands. Separate your brands from Davido's brand. Ubi Franklin PR, Ubi Franklin this. Do your own thing. Don't attach to Davido. And this is the same mistake Cubana Chief Priest is making. Cubana Chief Priest is inheriting Davido's enemy, Burner. So Burner said, your boss. That's what this whole beef was about. Remember the beef? And they ended up inserting an innocent child, okay, from a mother who said she had an affair with Cubana Chief Priest. I mean, there's just so much dirty stuff. She slept with a married man and then got pregnant, and Cubana Chief Priest doesn't want to take care of the child, and he never said he was married. There's just so much going on. And everything goes towards Davido. Davido is a music brand. That's all Davido does, music, okay? When he starts acting or he gets into politics, then we can add that to his resume. But he's a music brand and let him do his own music stuff. You create your niche, create your brand, Ubi, and move forward instead of having all these people drag you and all that because the toxicity will get to you. Okay? I know what that's about. And I have resigned from the toxicity. I wouldn't allow it. If I say no one's commenting on my post, I close it. I create my own atmosphere now. I don't allow Nigerians to create my atmosphere for me. I left Nigeria. And that hurts me that I had to leave my own country to be able to, make my own statement. And what you said is increasingly toxic and polarized. It's always been like that, but it's just worse. And you're right. Aggressiveness and a lot of rhetoric. And people don't know the meaning of these English words, but they're carrying very expensive phones and they could Google it. It's not healthy. And you said it all, Ubi. So do this. Separate your brand from Davido's brand. Start your PR agency. Relaunch. It's never too late. You can get a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. It's never too late to even start in the music business. And as for Cubana Chief Priest, it's the same advice I'm giving him. Separate your brand from Davido's brand. Look at Instablog doing video on how CCP inherit Davido's enemies. Everything Davido. But at the end of the day, Separate your brands. That's my advice to you, Ubi. Have a great weekend.